Hey everybody, this is Mega Soundwave X, and today we are back with another toy review. Today we're looking at the Friday the 13th NECA figure that came out, this came out a while ago, and they re-released it again, so I managed to get my hands on it. This one, I've been dying to get my hands on because it's the Nintendo version of the Friday the 13th. But this is Jason, how they portrayed him in the Nintendo, which was... It was pretty funny because every time I played it, he just looked funny in purple. Like, he's just wearing a jogging suit and just chasing you around. And I always thought it was pretty funny. Like, I never thought the game was scary at all. I mean, in the beginning when the knife fell into the mask or right into the eye, I thought, oh man, this is going to be one of those kind of games. I'm really going to sit there and enjoy the hell out of it. It wasn't a bad game. It was just very confusing. I mean, I've had a lot of people talk to me about it. I mean, we had discussions. Actually, not too long ago, I actually played the Friday the 13th for the PS4, and it's a fun game. It's not like, oh my god, the best game ever, but it wasn't bad. But it's funny that they did a homage on him. One of the DLC Jasons was actually all purple with the light blue mask, or I can never get that color, but whatever. It's a blue. It's a light blue. So I've always thought it was pretty funny. But anyways, we're not here to talk about the game. We're actually here to talk about this guy right here. Now, this is the box that he comes in. You know, I've always loved how NECA comes up with these figures. Like, I got Jason Lives. I don't have him with me now. I actually have him in storage. But, you know, I got him. I think I have the Terminator one too. There's only a few of them that I got. It's like not that many. Oh, almost ruined the surprise there. Now, this is the difference between all those boxes and this one, and you probably just heard a little bit of it. So, when you open it, tell me that's not awesome. The music that plays inside the game itself. So, let's just get into it real quick. You got the counselor right here, NECA, of course, your energy, the children. So every time you hear that dumb dee dee, it's basically you got to save one of the kids before Jason gets them. There's the torch that you got to get for the fireplace. Now, here's the... Oh, yeah, before I forget. Here's Jason's life bar right there, so that's awesome. So here's your game over screen. You and your friends are dead, game over. And, yeah, I thought that was the meanest game over screen I've ever seen. And AVGN covered the game itself, and he said it better than anyone else. It was just the funniest thing you can say to a kid. I mean, you're 8 years old, 9 years old, whatever, around that age, playing this game, and you get that game over. Like, that's kind of mean, but funny as hell at the same time. But anyways, this is the back part of the game, of the box itself. You get the hideous face. It tells you everything that comes with and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the price right there, whatever. So you got the little bio for all the Crystal Lake and all that. So if you want, you can read that. Have fun with it. That's the other side of the box. Bottom, there's not really nothing. So yeah. So that's the box right there for the Friday the 13th figure. So let's get Jason out here and his mom. And yeah, see how epic they are. And here's Jason right out of the box. I mean, I already had him out of the box, but this is yeah, this is basically what you get for the set. I mean, it's pretty cool because you actually get his mom. His mom's severed head. I don't know because I don't have the other Jasons. I don't know if you do get her in any of the other ones. You probably would. I'm assuming this. I think in Jason 2. I think you might get her. I could be wrong. I mean, that's the only time that they actually showed his mother's severed head. So I think it's pretty cool that they added her into this set. And it's cool because she's the same color as Jason. Purple, blue, or teal, whatever the hell that color is. I'd say blue. Don't mind me. I see it and it's just blue. So, yeah, I got him posed up right there. Got him with this little white machete. And he also comes with an axe. I think it's pretty cool. It's funny because some of the weapons in the game, you don't really see Jason using any of this. You see him throwing an axe at you, so I guess this makes sense when you're outside of the cabin. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's look at Mother later. Put the weapon over here. Let's take a look at the big man himself, and there he is in his purple I would say tracksuit, but it's the same. They basically use the same suit that he was using in part, I would say part 3, I'd say, when he got chopped in the head. Yeah, I think it's 3 when he was in the barn. So this is definitely the same suit that he was wearing in that scenario. So yeah, so let's just take a good look at him. Yeah, he's super light though. Very, very light figure. Um, Take a really good look at the man himself. Yeah, I love the color of his mask. I just love his color. I love purple, so you know, this is definitely up my alley. So, you can move him around a bit. Now his shirt is really, really rubbery. Now, I guess the only reason they did is because just to get him to pose. So you don't want this being hard plastic, because then eventually it'll end up breaking. So, you know, that's a nice little touch that they did with that. So obviously, you can have him hold his machete or hold the axe. I'd rather him hold the machete because the axe looks kind of, I don't know, the axe looks kind of dinky for some freaking reason. I don't know why. But anyway, let's just take the machete out real quick. Take a good look at what he can do. He can bend his arms a little bit. Not too far. He can actually have his arms go a little bit back, but not as far. You can also do this. His other arm, you can't do it like kinda, but you have to be a little lower. So then his wrist, you can rotate it like that, up and down. See? So it's pretty good. His other wrist, same bit. So doesn't really have a waist. Can't really turn his waist that much because it feels like you might snap off. It's not really like that. It's just how the figure is, I guess. But you can move him a little bit, just to move his midsection as far as you can. Legs bend pretty good, decent bend, but I don't see how you'll be able to position him with his legs bent because you don't really get a pivot right here on his feet. So it'll be kind of hard to kind of position him in any way, except he's just standing up with the axe or the machete up. Oops. You can bend his leg. It's pretty cool because he got a let me see if the camera can catch it. It has like a black line going from here to here. So I always thought that was pretty cool. It's trying to get the light on him a little bit more and stuff like that, so you guys get a better look at the guy. So yeah, oh yeah, I almost forgot the most important part. Take off the mask. See if we can get the light on him just a little bit better. You guys can take a good look at him. He looks insane. I like how his eyes are like a light pink. Looks like light pink to me. But, you know, crazy looking head. Just crazy looking face in general. So let's back him up for a sec. Here's the iconic mask. There we go. Too bad it doesn't have the little red right there, but you know, this is based off the game Jason, so beggars can't be choosers. But I just freaking love this mask. Let's put this back on. Handsome here. God, he looks so menacing with that freaking mask. Yeah, getting him to stand. See, he's pretty much a stable figure. I mean, you can still, if you want him with the machete, you can, well, try to get that sucker in there. It's weird because if you take a good look at his hand, when I first opened him, this was kind of like stuck like that, so I had to unstick it. So I don't know if anybody else's is like that, but mine's for some apparent reason came like that, so I had to unstick that part. So yeah, so there he is right there, looking awesome. So yeah, so I'm just gonna keep him with his machete. I think he looks a lot more menacing that way, but that's just me. That's just me. You guys have your own. You pose him whichever way or whatever accessories you want to add on to him. Go nuts. So let's get his mama out here. Let's put Sonny Boy over here, and here's mother. Kill for mother. You gotta love that, man. Those movies were so cheesy, but they were so good. They weren't cheesy. They were. I feel like I just love the movies. I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna sit here and explain myself. I just think they're just really campy movies, but they were just awesome. I mean, Jason Goes to Hell is kind of but let's not get into that. We're doing a toy review, not a video review. Anyways, so yep, this is her mom. This is his mom. I like how they got the little scars on her, all rotting and whatnot. I found her once in the game as a kid by accident, and let me tell you, she outright destroyed me. She looked like a Medusa head, and you know, the angry video game nerd just said it perfectly, just like out of Castlevania. She looked like from freaking Castlevania, one of the Medusa heads. I like how they put her on this little clear stand, so you can park her right next to him, and it just looks pretty cool. I wish there was I don't think you can pop her head off. I don't want to try it either. I'm scared I might break it. It'd be cool if you get one of those stupid little small round tables and get like a sweater all soaked up in blood and just put her head right there. I think that'd be pretty cool, just like how he had it in the movie. But anyways, that's just me. But yeah, this is his mom's head. Looking crazy, that nice purple. So I think that was pretty cool. Well, yeah, so that's mother, and here's Sonny Boy. So yeah, this is the NECA Friday the 13th Nintendo version of Jason Voorhees, and you know, I think he's awesome, and I've been dying to get my hands on him, and finally got him, and I'm just happy. I'm happy with this figure, and I'm just glad that I can add him to my collection. And you know, yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Next week's video is going to be a special one. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's something. They come in 3, let's put it like that. So anyways, I'll put little hints here and there so you guys might get an idea what I'm going to be showing, but for now it's going to be a nice little hush-hush project. But anyways, this is the NECA figure Friday the 13th. This is Mega Soundwave. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. Let me know if you get which Jason you guys have and which variation you prefer. I actually like this one because, like I said, I played the game before and I love purple, so can't really, you know, it's a win-win for me. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. Hopefully you guys have a good night or a good morning wherever you guys are at. This is Mega Soundwave, and I'm signing off.